Hi guys! Today's video is going to be slightly different than any of the videos I've posted here on YouTube, and I hope it's something that I liked. I really want to be chatting with you guys and vlogging and doing things that are a little more comfortable. I don't know if it's comfortable, because right now I'm not really that comfortable. I am comfortable in this robe, chilling in the hotel room while the hubby's playing poker, but I really want to just talk and say that I've missed you. I need to talk about what happened, and I also need to move forward. I did not want my first video back though on YouTube with me crying, and just it wasn't the message that I wanted to relay. I really want to convey that things will be all right. I feel okay. I just am not doing okay, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe I need a little tequila to explain. Tequila to the rescue. Not drunk, don't worry. But I could be soon. Alright guys, really what I wanted to do was rip the band-aid off, like I said, and then I can start posting again. And I just really wanted to be able to have a chat. This last 3 months have been the most difficult in my entire life. If you follow me on Instagram, or if you're a friend of mine on Facebook, then you already saw my post that my dad passed away. And even though it's been 3 months, it still feels so fresh and new to me. And I'm going through the ups and downs. But we got here to London July 29th, and right now it's August 9th. So I feel like this time here, I've actually started feeling like myself again. There was little bits here and there throughout the 3 months that I slowly would feel a little bit like myself before finding out that my dad had cancer. Because I feel like in December, everything kind of crashed. And even though I had hope, I knew what was inevitably going to happen. And I was not okay at all. Hence why I didn't really post on social that much. I think Instagram, I had only posted this year my dad passing. And I think it was more just for me, just to have that date and to see it. I really do love Instagram for the fact that you can go back and be like, when was that one time that I did this? Not that I want to ever go back and see that one time that happened, but it's almost like a diary for myself as well as posting and sharing publicly. And this has been kind of a new territory for me. I've lost a lot of people that I've loved, a lot of people. All my grandparents died by the time I was 8. So I feel like on top of that, and friends, I had a boyfriend that passed away when I was 21. There's a lot of loss. And of course, my sister dying. That was so different though. Everything was so different than my dad passing. And I don't think in this video we're going to talk too much about that, as much as I just want to convey that I'm doing much better. I'm laughing again. I'm coming out of my shell. I definitely was not able to play poker this summer, so I took this whole World Series off. I did know, though, in February that I wasn't going to play the World Series. I had hope, but I knew I wasn't going to. I played the Rio World Series circuit event, the main event, then in February, and my head was not in it. The whole time I was thinking my dad. At that point, he had already been living with us for a couple months and was in so much pain, and I felt so guilty being at a poker table and just wondering if he was okay, and thinking the whole time that this is just not going to happen this summer, that I'm going to spend the next 6 months that we were given with my dad every day. But it didn't turn out to be 6 months. And so even though he died in the beginning of May, I wasn't ready to play, obviously. And Keith didn't play either. He did play the main event, but he didn't play the cash games. He was an incredible husband and was just by my side, making sure that I was okay and not alone, even though I felt extremely alone and went through all the feels, you guys. That's probably the deepest depression I've had in a really long time. I've gone through depression when I was a teenager. We're going to be talking about that soon, about a lot of things. That was the whole point of this channel. But we'll save that for another day. But I really wanted to make sure that my video back wasn't full of tears, that I was feeling stronger. I was able to let you guys know that I'm okay. I did film one video trying to talk about what had happened. That was about a month after my dad passed, and we were in Singapore. We had to leave Las Vegas after the funeral. I got back and I just couldn't be anywhere in Las Vegas. Everything reminded me of my dad. So we went to Asia for about 3.5 weeks, and it was good, but it wasn't good. I obviously, I was grieving and running away from the problem and trying to do some things that got my head out of what had just happened. And it was good to see friends in Hong Kong. It was horrible, though, to see Hong Kong going through what it was going through. We were there during the protests, and it's a city that I absolutely love with my whole heart. And to see what's going on there, even to this day, and who knows what's going to be happening soon, that was hard enough. But I went to Singapore for the first time. I thought I was good, started the video, and ended up I was a crying mess. And so I could only imagine if anyone watched that, they would all think that I was not okay, which I wasn't okay. And I also didn't want to trigger anyone. I know a lot of people have reached out that have lost a parent, and the words have been so helpful, even though I really haven't responded back to a lot of people. I haven't opened a lot of emails. I haven't opened letters that I received. I just have been trying to deal with this grief on my own and in my way. And it might not be the most perfect way to do it. I feel like there's a lot of things that I know personally that I'm supposed to be doing that I'm not doing. I feel like I am starting to get back into that now. This is the first month that I've been working out. And if you guys know me personally, you know how crazy I am with working out. I love it. It was my life. That's all I did. I would work out 8 to 10 times a week with 2 days off. So it just shows how many workouts that I was doing nonstop, and I loved it. I couldn't do anything. I still haven't done cardio. Walking, if that counts. Not really. But baby steps, you guys. Talking about baby steps, today was the first day that I posted onto Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and it felt so good. I actually started seeing some other friends' posts that I hadn't been on and seen, and I've missed it. I used to hate it, and I forgot how many people that I've connected with that I love, that I don't even know, just through the internet, which is so beautiful in that way. I don't like dealing with the algorithm and trying to make sure that your posts get seen, which who the hell cares? Really, that's not the important thing. It's being ourselves and putting ourselves out there. And with Gratified Soul, that's why I changed my name on Instagram. I really want to help people live healthier and happier lives, leading into why I didn't want to post a video where I was showing that I was devastated and crushed and probably one of the lowest points that I've had in a really long time. I couldn't do it. And I feel like coming out here to London has really changed that. I am really starting to slowly feel like myself again. Yesterday wasn't so good at all. I was doing so well for so long while we were here and laughing. I hadn't laughed in so long, like really laughed. And seeing friends, seeing my friend Maddie, who I've known for almost 10 years now. She's lost her mom when she was 19. We had a good cry at Milo's, probably a couple of crazy people, laughing and then crying and then laughing, hanging out with other friends that I love that are all here for the poker tournaments. And it's been so good. I've been talking to Keith about it, just saying how I'm really enjoying my life again. And I just wanted to be able to come back on and let people know that. I didn't want people to know that I wasn't doing good. I didn't want to relay that message and make people worried because I was worried. And so if I'm worried about myself, then who knows what that conveys on camera to other people. I really want to give hope and let people know that things can get really bad, but you got to move forward and you have to pick yourself up even though you don't want to. And there was a lot of days I did not want to. And I didn't. I just hung out in bed. And now, I can hang out in a robe and it's okay. I'm just relaxing. I'm doing self-care and making sure that I'm taking care of me. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that are coming up soon. I've got some videos already edited and ready to go that I actually filmed before my dad passed away, and then I just didn't feel right posting them. I've got a project that I'm going to be doing every week here on YouTube that you're going to be seeing soon. We have new products that are coming on for CSM, and there's just a lot of things that I just need to get up and start moving on with my life. So I really wanted to get this video out of the way. I will talk about my dad a little more in detail with just some of the things that we did. Also discuss some things about Las Vegas oncology and how horrible it is. And I do believe with my whole heart that if we had found out when we did that my dad had cancer just from the tests that he had, which took 2 months for the oncologist to let us know that he was stage 4, I think my dad would still be alive today. However, I know he would still be in pain. Who knows what would have happened? And you can't play that game of what if, because that was the one thing that I did right away was eliminate those what ifs, because if you do that, that is just going to bring you down further. You can go play the what if game all the way down. And Keith was really good about getting me to stop that right away. And myself as well, I did that with so many other people that I've lost. And it will drag you down into a deeper depression and crush you. So we'll talk about that. We'll also talk about our second opinion where we went. And I do believe if we had gone straight there, things would have been a lot different. I might still have my dad here, and who knows what would have happened. But that's not what happened. And I have to accept that. And I do hope that the videos that I was planning on making that I already have filmed and put together might help other people with the type of cancer my dad had, which is very rare. I believe it's only 1% out of all cancers in the United States for esophageal cancer. Maybe they find out, the doctors that my dad went to, a little too late, but they can be saved. And, when I'm ready, I will talk about it. Right now, I just want to show that everything's all right for the most part. I'm a little hesitant and nervous about heading back to Las Vegas. We'll probably be getting back to Vegas in maybe a week or two. And there's things I still have to deal with. We cleared out everything in my dad's house. That was extremely difficult. That was going on right during the World Series of Poker, and that was really difficult. There's a storage unit full of a lot of the maybes. I was so afraid to throw away anything. So poor Keith couldn't believe all the things I was saving. A lot of it went. My dad had a lot of stuff that was just, it needed to go, but there were still a lot of things, clothes and things that smelled like him, his 100 pair of glasses. I mean, I don't even know why I want them. But he has a ton of aviators and all these dumb reading glasses that he probably just got at Walgreens, and I just wasn't ready to toss them. It's super silly and weird, but all these things that reminded me of my dad that I just couldn't get rid of. So I eventually have to go through that storage unit, and I want to do it sooner than later. And maybe it's going to have to be one of those things where I slowly go through it, and then go through it, and then go through it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've been rambling a lot, and I hope you guys are all doing okay too. It feels like this year has been really difficult for a lot of people, and I have 7 or 8 people that are very close to me that have lost a parent, which is really weird in this last 3-month window. And it's crazy to me. But that's just how things are. Sometimes I guess things get grouped together, and maybe that brings us all closer. Maybe those are the people that I need to be talking to more in my life and healing with. I don't know. Life is strange, you guys. It's a wild ride, but it is a blessing to be alive. And I have my health. Keith is healthy. My family is doing good outside of grieving. And that's pretty amazing right there. So I'm going to cut it off now. Let me know if you guys like this style of video. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing them, but I really like talking with y'all, and I really miss talking with you guys so much. So I might be doing this a little more often just to kind of chat and say hi, do a little more on Instagram, and I want to get back on Snapchat and all of my socials again. And this is just me saying I'm back. And I hope you all are doing really, really good. And if not, I'm sending you so much love. And if you are doing good, I'm sending you so much love too. And I really hope that I can start posting on a regular basis and getting back to myself again. So with that, I hope to see you all in the next one very soon. Fingers crossed that that video will be coming out in the next few days. Let's just start cranking these out. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Love you.